Welcome to Books and Brew, the podcast where we dive into the worlds of authors, books, and the art of storytelling. Join us for in-depth interviews with celebrated authors, insightful book reviews, and practical tips on marketing your literary masterpiece. After over 20 years of publishing magazines, I, your host, Rebecca Pachorik, am thrilled to be able to work within my dream of promoting authors and their books. Whether you're a seasoned writer or just starting your journey, we've got something for you. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating world of books together. Hi, friends. I'm Rebecca Pachorik, your host of the Books and Brew podcast. This is our very first official episode. I have been recording on my Facebook page for almost a year now, and it was time to go the way of real podcasting and get out there a little bit further. So thank you for listening, and thank you for all of your support over the last year as I got this going. I wanted to take this first episode to just introduce myself a little bit and tell you how we got here to where we were doing a podcast in the first place. I have been reading since kindergarten. My great-grandmother brought me books that she got at the Goodwill. And yes, they were Nancy Drew originals, hardback, so fabulous. I still have them. It's amazing to me that those stories actually are still pretty relevant today. And once I got out of college, I actually got a job in communications. So I was able to work on magazines, newspapers, directories, same kinds of things that I had been reading all of my life, in addition to the books, right? And as I went on, I got to work in the magazine industry for almost 20 years, publishing magazines. Very fun, really exciting to get to learn the inside and out of the industry. I did everything from sales all the way up to proofreading, editing, and publishing the magazines themselves. And so what I have done in the last year, because I have worked with authors for almost 10 years now, I decided to start a membership called the Authors Allies Roundtable, because I noticed that indie authors really don't get a fair shake in the publishing world. They just don't have that good of PR as the traditional publishing does. And there are some amazing independent published authors out there. And so I started the Authors Allies Roundtable to help those indie authors build their marketing suite piece by piece while having time to either work a traditional job or to have more time to write their books. And a lot of them just don't know what they don't know. They don't know how to get the word out there for their books. So in the podcast here, we are going to be sharing some of the tips and tricks that we use for promoting the books, and we're going to be interviewing authors as well. And so we're officially kicking off the podcast in January. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button, share us with your friends, and you can also follow us on social media as well and get our free ebook by checking out our show notes. We look forward to seeing you in the podcast here and catching you online. Until then, have a great holiday, and we will see you soon. Thanks for listening to Books and Brew. Thanks for tuning in. That's all for this episode of Books and Brew. We hope you enjoyed our exploration of the literary world. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll have more fascinating interviews, book reviews, or marketing tips. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. Leave us a review and share us with a friend. Oh yeah, and to get your free copy of our ebook, 10 Steps to Your Ultimate Book Marketing Plan, head over to our show notes and snag the link. Until next time, happy reading, writing, and brewing.